Good evening, dear friends, and welcome to day 235 of a poem a day for 2026. It's a rather late Sunday evening. It's about 11:10. The evening somewhat ran away from me. However, around the time I would have been recording, I was sat watching Cool Runnings, of all things. I have made I've had a relatively productive day. Changed the sheets, litter trays cleaned, bins emptied, washing up done, washing hung up. And I had made some vague plans with a friend that were dependent on something, and that thing happened. Friend of mine who lives a reasonable distance from me. We watched a movie long distance. We called each other at the top, had a quick chat, and then synced up pressing play, and watched the movie and chatted over text throughout, and it was really nice. It was something that I did quite a lot during lockdown with friends. Excuse me. And it was really nice to be able to just connect with somebody who I don't get to see very often, and to just feel not quite so lonesome, because it really did feel like they were here, just chatting away. And I think it's probably the first time I've seen Cool Running since I was a child. Still stands up. Good film. Would recommend. But yeah, so, and I then got distracted with, I'm not even sure what, probably some disassociation, considering I'm not sure excuse me, where the time has gone. So considering we are this late in the day, and I would like to get to bed, but I wanted to get this recorded and posted tonight so that we're not playing catch up. You never know, if somebody is up late, then maybe this will serve as a helpful nudge off to bed for them too. Then maybe we both win. So, what have we got? 23rd of August, we have The Rainy Day by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. I've had a few pieces from him so far in this book, and our blurb reads as follows. Unfortunately, summer can't last forever. Soon, strawberries and trips to the seaside will be replaced by falling leaves and chestnuts and that old British favourite, rain. Longfellow's poem treats the start of autumn as a mental state, but the narrator's objection soon passes as if it were itself a rain shower. So, this is The Rainy Day by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. The day is cold and dark and dreary. It rains and the wind is never weary. The vine still clings to the mouldering wall, but at every gust the dead leaves fall, and the day is dark and dreary. My life is cold and dark and dreary. It rains and the wind is never weary. My thoughts still cling to the mouldering past, but the hopes of youth fall thick in the blast, and the days are dark and dreary. But still, sad heart, and cease repining, behind the clouds is the sun still shining. The fate is the common fate of all. Into each life some rain must fall. Some days must be dark and dreary. True words. Some days must be dark and dreary. But like that old adage, it can't rain all the time. I know there was a period a year or two ago, I think it was last year, where for the first, I feel like it was 40, 50 days of the year, it rained every day. And people were bordering on fearful. A lot of people looking at that as some kind of metaphor. I find it odd because personally I love the rain. I love the sound, I love the smell. Petrichor is a beautiful smell to me. But I do understand the metaphorical association with rain and depression and that dreary feeling. And I've absolutely gotten up for work some mornings, especially early mornings, and looked out into the rain and gone, don't want to do it. It's definitely a bit easier now that I work from home a lot of the time. Actually, it's kind of nice because I think I don't have to go out in that. And I can snuggle into a nice big jumper and maybe make myself a hot chocolate. And I can just tap away on my keyboard and listen to an audiobook or a podcast. Because often on rainy days I don't fancy music. But yeah, on rainy days I will have a hot drink and I will listen to somebody talking and I will tap away at my boring office job and I will feel like a creative. And of course, this is a segue. Very tired. I'm realising now that I'm blinking and I'm not sure how much time I'm losing. So I should probably draw that to a close. I dearly hope that you're all asleep already. And hopefully I won't be too far behind. We survived another week, friends. And I think that's a marvellous thing. I'm sending you all immense positivity and hope for the week ahead. We'll get through. And here's hoping, especially if you're not there yet, when we all get down to it, we will have a very